Hello everyone, it's Christina and welcome back to my channel. So you guys, in this video I'm going to be putting Janae's hair in a puff, and we are starting out on an old braid out. I had her hair in a mini-ish twist for like 2 weeks, and then she's worn this braid out now for about 3 days. So I'm going to start out by moisturizing the perimeter of her hair with some water. Then I'm going to spray my Miche Boost Hydrating Leave-In Spray around the perimeter of her hair and also all over her hair just to get some moisture in it, but not too much because I didn't want it to shrink back up. Okay, you guys, so this is where I do Janae's puff a little bit different than mine. Since she has a lot of hair on her head, it is hard for me to try to grab all of her hair and put it in a puff. So I split her hair down the middle from ear to ear. Parts don't have to be perfect, and then all I'll do is section the back half off from the front. I'll put the back half in a ponytail, and then I'll start working on the front half of her hair. Okay, so once I have it parted and sectioned off and have it parted from ear to ear, and I got the back in the ponytail, then all I'm going to do is go in with my brush and start brushing up the perimeter of her hair in the front. And the gel that I am going to be using on her hair is going to be my Eco Styler olive oil gel. So I'm just going to spray a little bit more water on her hair before I go in and put the gel on, because I just have to make sure her hair is damp enough for the gel to be able to stick and I can, slick it up with no problems. So now all I'm doing is just putting the gel in my hands, and then I am just going to rub it on the perimeter of her hair just to make sure I keep the hair in place and she gets a nice sleek ponytail. Okay, so once I got the gel on her hair and I have it all up in my hand, then all I'm going to do is grab my Tangle Teaser and I'm just going to brush her hair up, but I am not going all the way through the hair because I don't want to mess up the curl definition at the end. I'm just brushing the perimeter up enough and just kind of taking the brush out. You guys know how we do when we do a puff. We don't brush it all the way through. So that's all I'm doing here, is just brushing it up so I can get it to lay down. And then after that, I'm going to go in with my soft bristle brush and brush it up some more, just trying to get it as neat as I possibly can. And then after I get done with that, then I am going to just, pull it tight, but not too tight. I don't make her puffs tight, nor do I make mine tight. So I'm just going to, take my hands, smooth it, and then all I'm going to do is put the ponytail holder in. And while I'm doing this right quick, you guys, I'm just going to let you know, yes, I do still have the spring twist in my hair. I know in my last video, I think it was my last video, I told you guys I was going to be taking these out the weekend. Well, I didn't take them out. I actually did end up leaving them. I'm going to be leaving them in for another week, and that's because I am doing an experiment, and you guys will find out about that experiment in my next video. So I just wanted to let you know in case anyone say, isn't she supposed to have no spring twists out of her hair? Yes, I was supposed to take them out last weekend, but I changed my mind. Instead, they will be coming out this weekend. Alright, you guys, so now that I have the ponytail done up top, now I'm going to do the back section, and I'm going to pretty much do the same thing. I am going to take the scrunchie out, I'm going to wet the perimeter of her hair, and then I'm going to brush, put the gel in it, and then brush it up. And then I will come back and let you all know what I do after I finish putting the gel in and brushing it up. Okay, you guys, so right here, once I get it brushed up, what I do is, as I'm brushing it up, I am covering up those parts that I made, the part from ear to ear to separate it. I'm covering that up, and I'm also grabbing all of the hair together the back hair along with the ponytail that I already put in front. And all I'm going to do is just take my hands, smooth the back of her hair up, and then all I'm going to do, you guys, is just connect that back loose part to that front ponytail that I made. And that is how I have to do her puff, because she has so much hair on her head. It's really hard for me to grab all of her hair at one time. Doing her puffs in 2 sections is a lot easier for me. That way it's less hair to grab. So this is how I do her puff. It's super quick, super easy, and it doesn't take any time at all. It still takes me about the same amount of time to do her puffs as it does my own. Only difference is I do hers in 2 sections. Alright, so once I got her puff completed, then I just go in with this scarf and I just wrap my satin scarf around her hair just to get it to lay down and give that gel time to, you know, sit and keep the hair laid. So I usually let this scarf sit on her head for about a good 10 minutes. That way I know that everything has laid down and is in place and it's not going anywhere. Okay, you all, so it's been 10 minutes and now all I am doing is taking the scarf off of her hair, and as you can see, her puff is nicely laid and looking cute and full and fluffy. And all I'm going to do is just take my pick and pick it out a little bit to make it sit up a little bit higher, and then I'm just going to kind of shape it. You guys know I'm not good with a pick, so I don't play around that much. I didn't want to mess up her definition from her braid out. So all I'm doing right here is just kind of picking at it and shaping it and getting it to lay and look the way that I want it to. Okay, you guys, so we are all done with her puff, and as you can see, she's happy, she's loving it, and her puff is cute, it's full, and it still has its definition, and her hair has been re-moisturized. So I should probably wear this puff for about a day or 2 before I get ready to wash it. But that's it, you guys. We are done. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and become a part of the Curry crew. And thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you all in my next upload. Bye.